So the Prestige 680 here jumps out at me for a couple of reasons. Big, beautiful boat. One thing to look at in any inboard powered boat with an engine room, inboard diesels, the engines need a lot of combustion air, a lot of air to make them work right. The intakes for the engine room are down here in the hull. You'll see a lot of convertibles now that have them up in the superstructure actually. The advantage of having them higher up is you get less salt air and salt water infiltration into the engine room. There's less work for the filtration system due to the demisters inside. So the closer they are to the water, the more salt content generally you're going to get in the engine room. It also makes it perhaps a little bit quieter in radiated noise, but that's about as low as I'd want to see it get to the waterline in any kind of a boat. Another interesting feature on the Prestige 680 here are the hull windows. The hull windows are great. You know, people love them. They can see out. It lets daylight in. Sometimes they have opening ports that'll let fresh air in. However, you've got to really proceed with caution when you're building the boat, and especially when you're buying it, because you're going to live with it. If the windows are very close to sea level, the closer they are, the more vulnerable the boat is to letting the ocean into the boat. These are they look like they're about 40 inches above the waterline. You know, that's a lot better than a foot above the waterline, like some boats that I've seen. So the height of the windows above the water is very important, also whether they open, but they are a nice feature. Also, if they're inset into the hull, there's a rabbet and they're say 6 inches inside the surface of the hull, they're less vulnerable to damage from pilings. So Prestige has just given us a couple of things to comment on here. It's something to look for when you look for a new boat.